Dumbfounded farmer, ye howdy. If Tuliolol falls to the enemy, what will happen to us, to our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Meow 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 meow. Go and find Meowt. Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already. They've lost so much that they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. Well, I guess I could talk to this this guy. It's not safe here. Not anymore. I could try to leave Toral, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Toral is beyond the enemy's reach. What of the lands across the salts? Nope. I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. If we can't stop them here, nowhere will be safe. I love Toral. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Val Wuklamat and Val Kona will share similar sentiments at their address. They don't need to be persuaded. Okay. Yeah, they sound like they're doing alright, all things considered. Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Meow, meow, meow. Galul Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Kona still fight for our nation, for us. Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Whew! The wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh! Sorry, friend, but I've no time to spare. Val Wuklamat and Val Kona will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. The wings! I love those, those sage weapons. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Wuklamat and Val Kona meanwhile, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Well, meow 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 meow. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright. I'll go and hear their address. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can, and what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Oh, we got a doomsday prepper who kind of just lived through a doomsday, so you know what? I ain't even gonna make fun of him. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time and too much to see what's stopping from taking the back streets. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here. Find somewhere safe. Meow, meow, meow. Val Wuklamat wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. It's like they just look like guys in spacesuits. I don't know. Maybe I just have more knowledge. Phew, cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolol won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. Meow, meow, meow. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. That emoji is getting a lot of use. Everyone's here. It looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alize had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. Aw. She's a good girl. My apologies for involving you all in trolley affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tyrol, sharing the rich cultures of her people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zorolja and his army pose a threat not only to Tyrol, but to the Star as a whole. We will stand with you, to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Evelyn. Wife. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right? We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. They're meow 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 meow. Whoa, that's a lot of people.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, sadness, and anger. Everything.
She's grown so much.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
The other brother, not this one.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
Meow 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 meow.
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Calm down, American.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Except for Zoralsha, he's gonna come to a lot of harm.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
Is he gonna come with us?
Needless to say, you can count on my sword.
Yeah.
Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we?
Oh my gosh.
Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
They just always look so happy.
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
Howdy, y'all. I'm cowboy.
For two Leolan!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
Woo, woo, woo.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you.
Yeah, even.
Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Do you think she'd let me pet her fuzzy ears? Woo! She did well. It is inspiring to see such diverse peoples rally as one. The people of Tyrol have come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I had won over, so I decided to keep at it. That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure that the Dawn servants can fulfill their promise to the people. Listening to Wuklamot and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tyrol, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. In Yasulani's shadow. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamot that. There you all are. Ah, Lamachi. Wife. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, is all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Shock Tyrol sky gates. Da 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. Kona and Ketnaram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. As Lamachi says, let's stay vigilant. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much you can fit in Erenvel's rucksack. The dome appears to lie well beyond Shaloni. A good thing we have Erenvel to guide us. Yas-Sulani isn't exactly a short distance from Shaloni. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider other means of travel. Everyone's here. Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zorolja and secure peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Can't believe we gotta fight putties from Power Rangers. They got ships everywhere. Holy beans. The Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliolol. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Evelith and I know a few locals who can help. The Daybreakers! Then let's divide it into two groups. Erinville, Alize, and Evelith will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. Don't think I'm not noticing that every time we have to split up, Wuklamot has me go with her. We can start with the Husatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. The Meow Girl returns to town. The people of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships overhead. Everything seems in order at a glance. So the region has its own peacekeeping force. Oh, it's you two, and I'll be Val Wuklamot as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. You know what? Y'all know what tomorrow is? Y'all remember a little movie called Independence Day? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Sheshanuezi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mewahitson. I'll accompany Erinville. See you all in a while. Meowdy. And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Meowdy, any y'all see them robot critters about? Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and then they've confirmed that Nito Ikwe is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Yeah. Well, I guess we knew what the tremors were from all that lightning. Whoosh! Hey, dickhead. The mechanical soldier shows no sign of life. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. Heck yeah. Wuklamats. Ah, so that's the way of it. Good thing he showed up when he did. Evelith, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. It's Ostinian! We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. That's the boy! Meow, 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 meow. You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me. Now you goober. Oh, hi! Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. Ha ha ha! That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Galul Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Sorrel Jaw used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're gonna help her, I assume. Estinian, please. You know me better than that. Of course I am. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zakawa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Oh, I just heard the Heavensward music. Absolutely. If more of those Hollow Men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Evelith can attest to that. Second fastest while I'm here. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Dun, 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 dun. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. Dun, 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 dun. It seems those soldiers only appeared in Chesanuezi Springs. Could they have been after the ceruleum? It seems the people of Shaloni are safe. What a relief. Miwa Hetson is still safe, but the animals are unsettled by recent events. The dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose he's claimed within its borders? Jeez. Dalaran. Raha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully, there was no damage or casualties to speak of. I heard from Muklamat that Estinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Shaloni will have naught to fear. Dun. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetsaro were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Oh, we're gonna have to pull a Garuda again. Yeah, I really appreciate you asking. That's very kind of you. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. Oh? It's the train crew! Train crew meet dome crew. These are the engineers of Catgirl Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yassilani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yassilani? Uklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yassilani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? So we can ride we're gonna ride the train into the fortress. Next dungeon! Next dungeon, train ride, let's go! Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zoralja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliulal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Train, 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 train. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? Do you know how cool this will be? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? There may not be coasts anymore. It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. Heck yeah. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Oh no. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no changing her mind, is there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cursed in every timeline. Uh-oh. Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. Seeing as I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Oh. Dang. Who brought all these flags with them that have skulls on them? Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved her all. That it will. But first, we've got work to do, so she'll look the part. Wow! Da 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 da. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Raggle, fraggle, raggle, fraggle. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolol and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Huh? The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. As long as the train doesn't get suplexed, is that it?